You are now listening to the Mario Party Forum Radio Network.
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah. I did the
really?
countdown this time.
A countdown?
Oh
It was
God.
official.
You know what? Fuck it, we'll do it live. Welcome to the Mario Party Forum State of the Forum of Jest. This is episode 6. This is your owner and host, Tyler, and I'm joined with Cookie Boy.
What's up?
And sadly, Jared could not be here, same with Uriel. So, in their place, we have
Uriel. I think
the
everybody
one,
already
the
knows
only.
Uriel.
Uriel has some prior commitments. Anyways, joining us is Ryan. Ryan, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
How's it going?
Quite the entrance for Ryan. First off, let's talk about the new members who have joined the forum since last episode. First up, we have Christmas Pikachu. What's your thoughts on the member, Cook?
He seemed cool. I mean, he posted quite a bit when he joined, though. He hasn't logged on in like a week, so hopefully he comes back on soon. He seems like a cool guy. He's like a good addition to the forum.
Yeah, it was his birthday, and he stopped being active. He's probably just busy with birthday stuff. So
I thought he was going to be one of those people that just comes on for one day and then leaves.
Yeah,
but
me too.
He stayed for about 2 weeks.
So happy belated birthday to Christmas Pikachu.
Sure.
He's one of my favorite members on the site. He quality posting, and he's fun to talk to. So who else we got? Next up is Dementos.
Mentos. Good guy.
What's your first? It's nice to have a veteran forum member come back. So, what was your first memory of Mentos, Cook, on the original forum?
I don't remember a lot of stuff about him. I just remember he used to be weird with Dark Bowser and the Shoutbox, and he used to always go oh, I don't know, it was really weird. But I remember he used to go on his Game Maker forum. He used to always complain about it.
yeah, I remember that too. That's hilarious. Ryan, Dementos.
I don't think I've met Mentos before.
I think he originated from
I don't think I've...
Nintendo City.
I don't think so. He might have joined there, but I don't think
If he was, I don't remember.
Dementos? D.I. Mentos? You don't remember him, Ryan?
I don't think I've met him before.
Jeez. Definitely met him.
I'm sorry. No offense, Mentos. I mean, I'm sure you're pretty cool and all. I just don't know you.
You really are taking Jared's role. This is amazing.
It's like Jared is hasn't even left.
I really am.
You're really not missing a step. You're we bring up a member and you're never met him. Who's that?
Yeah, he
But yeah, anyways, he's just like Jared.
He is.
It's hilarious. So Mentos, it's nice to have him back, and we're glad. I'm always really happy whenever we get a new member. So, next up is the one, the only, my favorite new member in quite a while. What is Mario Party? ?
Are you asking me a question?
Cook, what do you think about
kidding.
this member?
He's
quite the enigma.
Yeah, first of all, I hope he isn't an alt account. Let's just get out that way first, but, he's probably not gonna come on again, put it that way.
Did you ban him?
No, he's just, I mean, if he's just trying to hack an account, he's probably not gonna get back on.
Yeah, apparently, he has the same exact IP address as Aegis, so, if it's not an alt account...
that's because they were, in the same school, probably. That would be the prime excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just somebody at school that saw Aegis getting on MPF and decided to join and then troll us with, what is Mario Party? Because it's such an obscure little title, it hasn't sold millions upon millions of copies.
Yeah, but
okay,
once you get the high school ranks,
my
it
first
fades away.
My
first instinct says alt account, but I won't judge.
Yeah, I believe it's just somebody at his school. Because
Give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know. It's kind of weird how Aegis assumed it was a hacker. I was like, really? That's the most logical thing you can come up with? A hacker? Just
Yeah.
because he asked, what is Mario Party? So that kind of threw me off, but whatever. So after that, speaking of Aegis, he's no longer a part of the staff, and to replace him, Ryan and Matt C got a new board, and Anthony is now has 2 boards as a moderator. Ryan, what do you think about having more responsibility on the site and having another board to moderate?
Well, I guess that means I have to go into the Nintendo handheld board sometimes now.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's what it means.
it's probably one of
Getting
the
more
most.
power and all.
It's one of those
It's
active
pretty popular.
boards in like the whole forum.
Yeah, I mean, I make most of my
Yeah.
topics there, so it's a pretty big board. What did Matt C get? He got.
You got the imagination board.
Oh, imagination board. Yeah, he'll pretty much just be tasked with keeping up the index, which is a fun topic to keep up.
Yeah.
So, and Anthony, he used to be moderator on the original Mario Party forum, and he has the Nintendo board and General Gaming, which are probably 2 of the biggest boards, 2 out of the 3. Or actually, the biggest board is General Chat, my bad. So it's 2 out of the 4 biggest boards on the forum.
Yeah, for someone who just became a mod,
So,
it becomes some pretty big responsibilities right away.
But I think he has the past success of being a moderator, and I've talked to him. He's taken it seriously, and one of the reasons why he did get the mod spot is because he came to us. He said, "Hey, I want to be a moderator on the site. I want to help the site," and I really like that when a person's makes an effort to say, "Hey, I want this." Like if you don't want it, you're probably not going to get it.
Yeah.
Like if you come to me, "Hey,
It'll be a good mod.
if I want to be a good mod, then I'll probably give it to you." Like somebody could be more qualified than Anthony, and if he shows like disinterest, I'd rather give it to somebody who's wants it and who's really yeah. Couldn't think of the word I was thinking of. So
It's alright.
bigger news on the staff front. Hungry was the word that I was looking for. Out of all my vocabulary, that's what I couldn't think of. Somebody who's hungry. There you go. In other big staff news, the best member on the site has more responsibility once again. Myself,
Again.
Tyler, TT was here, is now an administrator of the site he owns.
Don't care.
So, pretty big news. What
Okay.
was your initial reaction, Cook? You don't care?
Nope.
But this means I can dethrone you. I can just take you off of the site now. I can ban you if I wish.
Yeah, I guess that means that the site could get worse. It can only get worse with you as admin.
Really now? Really now? This is how you
Harsh.
get approached, man.
Harsh words.
It's true. It's the truth.
Cook, I made you.
The
You
truth.
better not try to overthrow
Yeah,
me.
this is the state of the forum address. The truth comes out.
Apparently, this is the state of the forum. I have to go.
You gotta be brutally honest.
So, Ryan, what was your initial reaction to the news?
Well, I didn't think you should have stopped being an admin in the first place, so yeah.
Aw.
Where were you when you heard the news, Ryan?
This is completely irrelevant, but that's what
At
it
my
is.
computer.
Yeah, it's this is huge news. This is like when Osama bin Laden got killed, and when we found Saddam Hussein, when JFK got shot. You know where you are when you found out that Tyler became an admin. It's up there with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the standard place to learn about forum news is at a computer.
Yeah, but you could be like in the bathroom browsing on your mobile phone. That's where I was when I heard the news.
I guess so.
I was like, wow,
I was in my room.
while taking a poop. Some other big news on the Mario Party forum front, other than my bowel movements. We now have a YouTube account. It's youtube.com/Mario Party Forum, and you'll be able to view some exclusive videos in the future and all the new releases of the Mario Party Forum radio network will also be uploaded to YouTube. So you might be listening to me right now on the YouTube channel. Isn't that pretty cool? So what do you think about that, Kyle?
Well, you can. I plan on putting up some of the Mario Kart 7 videos soon. I gotta like work on the audio, get it all synced up together. So look forward to that. See some.
Yeah, we have.
Like me, Tyler, Zig, Jared, a bunch of us in that thing. J Cash.
Is there still just the one video of the generic podcast?
Yeah. Speaking of that video, some douchebag, and I mean douchebag. He was saying how he wants us to change the name of the generic podcast because his podcast is called Generic Brand. And they're too similar, apparently, because they both use the word generic.
Who was that?
It's kind of a generic name.
Are you some guy on YouTube?
That.
And guess what? He's a brony. I looked at his videos he's posted, and they're like My Little Pony stuff. Come on, man.
Wait, that's pathetic.
No offense, Mercius.
I think Game Boy's just trolling me.
That's pretty likely.
But seriously, come on, man. Generic Brand podcast. You're gonna say that's the same exact thing as the generic podcast? Come on.
Some people are just so.
They share one.
It's not just like thousands of other podcasts that are probably named generic podcasts. It's not really an original name.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, out of all the
really.
names, this is what you find too close. It's because if you type generic podcast, we're the first result on YouTube. So I think he's just pissed off that his doesn't. And I looked at his podcast, he has like 30 views. We already have more views than his.
I think the whole point of calling it that generic podcast is that it's a generic name.
Yeah. Come on, dude. Get out of here.
So
we're going to have a lot of exclusive videos, some user content. If you want to contribute to the YouTube page, hit me up, give me a message. We can arrange something. So we're always looking for new stuff. So, hit me up if you have some YouTube ideas. Something Cook alluded to in the last segment, he was talking about Mario Kart 7 and how we have a community out there. We have several communities, actually. We have about, I think, 4 of them. And you can join them all. You can go to the Nintendo handheld board, look at the sticky topics, and see our MPF Mario Kart 7 communities. And we have a couple. We have 150cc with races. That's called Mario Party Forum. Balloon Battle, which is MPF Battle. We have MPF Skill, which is racing with no items. So it's kind of like those people that play Super Smash Brothers without items. They're just relying on skill, but with Mario Kart. And then we have our official Coin Runners account, which is MPF Run. So we have those 4 modes. You can check them out. You can find the code to play with us there. We play pretty much every night so far, about 9:30 p.m. If you want to get on Skype and play with us, you can do so. So look forward to playing you all. Cook, how much fun has the communities added to Mario Kart for you?
A lot of fun. Not just because I'm good at the game. That really has not much to do with it. It's just really fun to play with everybody. Like some of the fun moments. Yeah.
Well, it is.
Like some of the just like driving on the train tracks at the train track. It's
Calamari Desert.
Yeah, just like fooling around with that. It's just fun.
Yeah, it is your game after all.
It is.
You are so cocky that you refer to it as your game because you're just so good, Cook. You're just amazing.
Yeah, well, when you get to the top of the leaderboard,
Not that I would know.
So it might as well be my game.
But yeah, if you play with us and we're playing Calamari Desert, you go across the train tracks because that's the only way that track is fun. So if you don't do that, you're a cheater, and we will ban you from the forum. Not really, but I'll threaten that to make you shape up. So yeah, join in, play some Mario Kart with us. It's a lot of fun. Ryan, a little birdie told me you're getting the game soon for Christmas. So are you going to participate in the Mario Kart communities?
I'm better.
Yeah, as soon as I get it, I plan to start.
Well, I look forward to kicking your ass, Ryan.
All right, thank you.
Like I said,
Wow,
this is the state of forum address where all Real Talk comes out.
Yeah, real talk. I'm gonna kick Cook's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kick Ryan's ass, and I'm gonna kick Zig's ass. See, I see Cook's name, and I'm just saying Cook to everything. I'm gonna kick Zig's ass. I'm gonna kick Jared's ass. Everybody's ass. I'm the best around. I'm like the Karate Kid of Mario Kart. Moving on to other topics other than my domination of Mario Kart 7. we have the dunce rank, which has been added. You're probably wondering, what is the dunce rank? Well, see, banning people doesn't always work, and we do believe in getting people to straighten up, and we don't always want to permaban everybody, so the dunce rank's pretty much the last straw. If you
Even
keep
though we
doing
haven't
shit,
permabanned anyone before. Or no, like bots.
I think we've done some lots, yeah. But, like, we believe in reform, so, like, if you're on your last chance, you might get a dunce rank. And what this means is you don't have a shout box, you can't use polls, no chess playing, you can't lock or delete your topics, and you can't edit or delete your posts. So let's say you flame somebody, you can't edit it out. We're going to see that, and you're going to get in trouble. And there's other things that have been removed. So, and if you keep doing stuff, breaking the rules, when you're in the dunce, then you're probably going to get perma'd. So it's really, you have to do a lot to get it. We did it as a warning once to some member, and they didn't like it, so I think it's proved its point. So you don't want it, and just keep acting nice. We're pretty lenient for them. Pretty much the only rule is don't be a dick.
It's pretty hard to actually get it. You have to do a lot of stuff wrong to actually get it. Like I said, only one person.
Like, you have to try to get it.
Yeah.
And that was more of just a warning instead of an official dunce rank. Okay, so that's the dunce rank in a nutshell. Ryan, do you like the idea of taking stuff away instead of just permanently, losing a member?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Great insight.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
We'll probably discuss this a little bit more on the next podcast when Jared's here, since he was the mastermind behind the dunce rank, and this was really his project. So,
Thank you, Jared.
One of our last topics of the show, Ryan, since you're our special guest and you've been a pleasure this evening joining us, what's just your general thoughts about the forum so far? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a really good forum. Like, it has a lot of cool little features and stuff. And it's active, so that's nice. Yeah,
about the activity, we're actually on pace to reach 15,000 posts this month, which is really great. That'll be the second most since the first full month. So, I mean, I see people complain about activity, and I'm like, what? I mean, we've been averaging like 450 posts per day. We've been doing great activity-wise. I don't know what they expect. We've been doing so much better than the original forum activity-wise. I really don't understand where people say it's not active. I mean, they must just think the forum was just clicking nonstop on the original when it wasn't that way. I guess it's just nostalgia and thinking, it was always active, but it really wasn't. We've really been kicking some ass, post-wise. So, I mean, dap to all the members here because we've been doing great post-wise. So, Ryan, you were always a member on the old site. So you were, you were on Mario Party Forum. You were originally from Nintendo City. But I think you've really...
Yeah, I was never really that active.
I think you've really come out as a member here. Like, I always liked you on the other sites, but you weren't you didn't have a big personality. But now you're hilarious. Like, you've really shined on this new forum. And, you really just...
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, you've done a podcast. Your personality gets out there. We have a lot of projects on the site. And you've really, come out as a member, and we appreciate it. You're hilarious. You have probably the second or third most wrecks on the state. Like Luigi Lord.
Yeah,
one. You have a bunch of wrecks
who wrecked themselves, which is pretty pathetic.
If it wasn't for me, of course, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have wrecks in the first place.
Yeah, man, you inspired the wreck system. That's how good you are. You're a legend.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a living legend.
Neo Mysterion. You're a posting legend. You're a wreck legend. There we go. Maybe not posting. You don't
not
post.
So bad yourself.
It's 500 times a day, but you're a wreck legend for sure. Okay, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Mario Party Forum State of the Forum Address, and we are